fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams, and we are kicking off this week in an exciting way. We're only 2 days away from Valentine's Day, and what better way than to explore some last-minute gifts? So I'm taking you inside of Meijer Megastore to see how you can build your own flowers and also check out their chocolates, decor, and so much more. And then a little later, it's Money Monday, and Foster Financial will join me in studio. Are you ready? Let's get started. And joining me now is Scott Hoffman, the store director. Hi, Scott.
Hello, Jessica.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good. Okay, so this Meijer and all Meijers in the city really is a one-stop shop for anything someone will need for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
And so I know you guys have so much going on. So kind of give me a rundown of what people can get here.
Absolutely. We have really everything that you would need for Valentine's Day. We have, from the basic greeting card to flowers of all varieties and bouquets, and then any kind of candy, any kind of plush toys that you would like.
Yeah.
But we just have everything that you would need.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this time of year is really fun. Okay, so you have been here for 28 years, which is incredible, and you see so many different holidays roll through. Do you have a favorite?
Well, Christmas is always my favorite,
yeah.
But they are all fun because really the holidays bring us an opportunity to make a difference for the customers and really celebrate and have a big event. So,
yeah, I love that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into some of these flowers because you have pre-made flower bouquets, which are so beautiful. And so people can select from this, and then also you have an assortment behind us. So tell me about some of the flower options that will be coming in.
We will have a huge amount of flowers coming in early to Valentine's week, and the selection will be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we really wait until that holiday is very close because Valentine's is very last minute.
Yeah.
And so we want the freshest to be available for the holidays. So we've got a lot of product coming in, just the variety, carnations, roses, anything you would want. As well as potted plants, which some people want, the green thumb, you want a potted plant that will last a little longer.
Yeah, and that's such a great point about the freshness. So Valentine's Day is in 2 days, and now is the best time to come in, get your flowers, get your balloons so they're not deflated, right?
Absolutely.
And have them nice and fresh. And then also people can buy bigger and larger gifts like this really cool bag here.
Yeah, that is a very popular rose in a bag, basically,
right.
But it's a tote with a nice vase, and it's got great fresh roses in it.
Yeah, and so I know over the years Valentine's Day colors are the typical reds, maybe pinks. How have you seen the color scheme evolve over the years? Are people going with funner options?
Well, I think there is a variety. Sometimes obviously red, pink, white is the standard, and that's the best seller. But you do see some people going in for more of the pastels or more of the bright colors. So definitely has evolved a little bit over the years, for sure.
Yeah, I love it. And then so you can get it pre-made, go ahead and get your vase and take it away like this, but then you also offer a build your own bouquet.
We do.
Which is so cool. So give me a rundown of how that works.
So build your own bouquet is kind of a new program that Meijer has brought out last year, and it really are flower assortments that come in a smaller assortment, so you can pick the different varieties that you want and then kind of build your own bouquet. And it's very easy to do. Basically anybody can do it.
All right, well, anybody can do it. We're gonna do it. Let's build a bouquet.
All right.
All right, look at my beautiful bouquet I just picked. And so now we're gonna build it. So let's use this beautiful pink vase because that goes with the theme. And so where should we get started?
All you really need is a pair of scissors. And I'm telling you, it's so easy that even I can do it. So basically you can, pick any of the bouquets that you would like to put in, but you basically can just, and you can either leave the rubber band on or you can take it off and kind of spread them apart.
Oh, so is there any need to actually cut it, like cut the stems at the bottom?
Again, personal choice, but no, not from a fresh standpoint because they're already cut.
Okay.
And so now I would obviously add water to keep it fresh a little longer. But again, you can basically arrange it any way that you would like.
Yes. Very nice. So I see your strategy, starting with the green, kind of place that and make that just kind of the foundation and then add the little color to it.
Correct.
Oh, very nice.
We can kind of sporadically.
Oh, and I like the way you did the bottom there. We can see how you kind of got it crisscrossed.
Yeah, because that kind of holds it into place a little bit.
Oh. Yes. And so when people do cut the stem, does that allow for them to really adjust the tightness of the amount of flowers in it? Okay.
It could, absolutely.
And some
now the baby's breath, you might. And you could even cut that a little bit, just if you wanted some a little lower, but basically. Sometimes you get caught up, but you can put maybe a couple down on that side.
Oh yeah, that's looking good.
It is looking good. Yeah, bring some, perfect. Yeah. Bring some up in the middle.
And just like that.
And there you go. And that's just a great way to add your own personal touch to the arrangement that you're buying.
You can say, hey, I made this flower bouquet just for you.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about the food, because I know sometimes there's a question about how often should you put the flower food in the bouquet?
Well, I think that's, if you put a flower food in there, I'm not a floral expert, but I think they last several days. But again, I would definitely put water in it and then add water every couple of days to basically give it a longer life.
Yeah, give it a longer life. All right, and just like that, just like you said, it was so easy, Scott.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so you can build your own bouquet at Meijer. And look, we cannot forget, got to add in maybe a little balloon.
There you go.
Make it really special for the occasion. Okay, so throughout your store, you have chocolates and decor all around.
Absolutely.
So will you give me a little tour?
Absolutely, let's go.
Do it.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Okay, Scott, so now we're at the back of the store because you have a really large display for Valentine's Day items.
Absolutely. We have everything that you would need, like I said before. So, we start here. You've got greeting cards. We've got gift bags for whatever gift you want to buy.
Yes.
We have some fun apparel that, the little girls can enjoy.
Oh, I love that.
So there's some great things there. Then we kind of run into some of the candy really for...
The candy.
A lot of this is for kids and the trading that they do with their cards,
they can give out
at
their little
school.
Valentine's card, yes, which is great. And this is so cute and creative. And what I'm noticing though is everything has a little sale going on.
Absolutely.
40% off?
Everything's on sale. So we definitely not only have the great variety, but we have the prices that people will enjoy. So.
Oh, you even have those cocoa bombs.
Yeah, it's a Meijer brand cocoa bomb, and they come in both white chocolate and dark chocolate.
Yes, you just drop it into some milk, I believe, and then it makes a little
coffee or whatever you want to put it in. So.
I love that. Oh, and then the bigger
and then
candies.
You're getting into more of the gift giving. hearts, and we've got some fun ones there, and then more candy here.
More
with
candy.
The,
but
Russell
now,
Stover and some of the fancier chocolates.
yeah, they're so fancy, and I love these box colors. Like this box really pops, and look, I'm kind of matching it.
Yeah, they're very nice.
We were talking about the fun colors, right?
Absolutely.
People are kind of diving in. Got some purple here. These are huge. Oh,
yes, very nice.
Love that.
Yep.
And you cannot get a box of chocolate without pairing it with
plush. There you go. So we've got plush of all sizes, you know, the little stuff, you know, or we have the great big bears too. Or we have a bear in a box.
And the rose gold, which is too cute.
Absolutely.
Oh, or just little trinkets, just maybe for a coworker or something.
Yep.
Little donut.
On top.
You really do have everything.
Yeah, we really do. And then
store.
obviously we have some decor items that, you know, you want to celebrate if you're having a little party or something like that. So even something to hang on your door if you would like.
Yes, so fun.
And one of the greatest things we have is the brand chocolates. And you know, we are so excited to partner with a local company like the Brands and feature their products and give the customers, our customers, a chance to buy their products, because great quality, the best chocolate you can get.
Yes, and there's so many options, so plush. Like this is like a little pillow.
Yep, and this is a milk chocolate assortment. We have little bars, you know, for individual giving, and then we have peanut butter cups, turtles, toffee and almonds.
Wow.
Mixed chocolates. We even have truffles. So
wow.
A large variety of
and all sizes, which are great. Like you said, if you want to give something individual, but even if you give a small gift, it still looks so nice with the gold trimming on it.
Absolutely. High quality and a great gift for anybody.
Yes. And now we're led back to more flowers.
More flowers. And this is a great selection of, as we talked earlier, our potted plants, where there's just a lot of beautiful plants that, you know, if you want to preserve them a little bit, these are going to last longer. So you've got tulips, lilies, you've got azaleas, and all sorts of different things. So these are great to give as a gift that lasts a little longer.
Right, and easy, just grab and go. And I love these trees. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely.
How cute are these? And these are real.
Sell very well, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
They're beautiful.
Yes, so it looks like you all have such a large selection of things. So tell us your store hours.
We are open 6 a.m. to midnight every day. So open to serve, and you know, looking forward to the crowds that will come for Valentine's Day this year.
Yes, and this is your DuPont location that we're at. But how many locations are around the Metroplex?
Well, we have 4 in Fort Wayne and a couple in surrounding areas in Angola and Warsaw and Marion. So we have several options for all of your viewers.
Yes, well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Scott.
Thank
it
you.
was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you
and thank you for teaching me how to build a beautiful bouquet.
And you did a great job. So thank you. All right.
And if you would like more information about Meijer, we'll have their website listed below. Check out the nearest store and come on in to get your last minute Valentine's Day gifts and flowers. We'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Welcome back. It is time for another Money Monday with Foster Financial. And joining me today is Vice President Caleb Doan. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going well. Yeah. How are you doing?
Doing good. The year's rolling.
Yes.
We're in the middle of tax season. I know that so much is happening. Last week, we talked about required minimum distributions. And now we're going to piggyback on that topic today. So what will we discuss?
Yeah. So I know on some of these Money Mondays, you know, we kind of like to focus on, you know, topics that apply specifically to women. Yeah. And one of the things that we talked about a little bit last year is, on average, women are typically a little bit more charitable minded than men. You know, we're all thankful for the nice, generous ladies out there. But we've noticed, you know, a lot of women are donating, tithing to their church, whatever it might be, every single year. And so one of the strategies that we talked about last year was, if you're over 70 and a half years old, we always love those little half ages, of course. If you're over 70 and a half, you can donate directly from your pre-tax account, usually an IRA, donate directly from that to a church or a nonprofit organization, and then it comes out of that account completely tax-free.
Okay.
And it actually helps satisfy your required minimum distribution too. So if you kind of took our advice last year, looked into that, maybe you did some of those qualified charitable distributions, you want to make sure that you keep track of how much you donated over the course of the year from the IRA to those organizations.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get a form in the mail. It's a 1099-R form, and it's basically going to say, hey, you took out, $10,000 over the course of the year from your IRA. Now, if all of the money that you took out went to a nonprofit organization, then that's pretty easy. You can just tell your CPA, hey, all of this went to a nonprofit. If only part of it did, though, you want to make sure that you get that kind of ratio correct.
Yeah.
So you can tell your CPA, hey, $5,000 went to a nonprofit, $5,000, I took out and used for daily living expenses.
Okay, but so I want to take a different turn because we've talked about this, and this is such an interesting topic, but I want to dive deeper into how people can really tangibly do the donations. And so we talked about nonprofit. So this applies to any nonprofit, any 501c3 out there, not just churches. So people can find organizations that they care about and they can give their money. There is a minimum that they have to do, right, for the donation?
So there's a minimum that the government forces you to take out of your retirement account starting at 73 years old. But once you're over 70 and a half, there's not a minimum that you have to donate. Okay. So I mean, you could donate $5, $10, whatever you want, all the way up to $100,000 is the maximum that you can do with qualified charitable distributions.
Okay, and then is there a certain amount that you have to donate in order to get the tax benefit, though, at the end of the year? Because sometimes when you file your taxes, you see the question, okay, is it over 10,000? Under, does the tax services give you a natural deduction? Right. You know that little qualifier that sits in there?
Yeah, that's a great question. And this is a good distinction to make because I think some people think, wait, can I still take the standard deduction while I'm donating with these qualified charitable distributions? So it's kind of two different areas of the tax form a little bit. So normally, if you're just donating to a charity from your checking account, you'll keep track of how much you donate. If the amount that you donated is less than the standard deduction, then you're just going to take the standard deduction, right? Okay. If the amount that you donated is more, which this year the standard deduction is $29,900 or something like that, right around 30 grand. If what you donated is more, then usually you can itemize your donations and you get to take more than what the standard deduction is. A qualified charitable distribution is kind of something totally different. Qualified charitable distribution is where we actually give you a checkbook to your IRA and you write a check to a nonprofit organization. Since it's coming directly from your IRA, normally money that comes out shows up on a different line on your tax form. And it'll say, hey, Susie took out $10,000 from her IRA. You need to tax this. Instead, it comes out completely tax-free. And so on the line, it'll say, hey, $10,000 came out, but none of it is taxable. And so the nice thing is you can donate from the IRA, get the tax benefit by it coming out tax-free, but then you can still take the standard deduction and still get that, 30 grand for a couple filing, married filing jointly, they can still take that standard deduction.
So it sounds like it's so important to weave this through an IRA and not directly from your account in order to get the tax benefits.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like usually if you're under 70 and a half, almost, and this isn't in all scenarios, but most of the time you would have to donate more than what the standard deduction is to get any sort of tax benefit. Unfortunately, I mean, most people are donating for more altruistic reasons than just to get the tax benefit. But with QCDs, you get a tax benefit right away, even if you're just donating $5, let's say.
Okay, and so, and this still applies to people who are pre-retirement age, correct? Because we talked about, what did you say, 70 and a half?
Yeah, 70 and a half is when
and
you're allowed
above.
to do
So
this,
people could still be working. You can still have an IRA when you're working. Of course, anyone can set that up. So really, most people have access to this. It sounds convoluted in ways, but most people can actually set this up with a financial advisor.
Yeah. If you're over 70 and a half and you have a pre-tax retirement account like an IRA, this is something that's open to you, and it's a really great thing to take advantage of.
And what would you say is the biggest way that this type of QCD impacts someone's taxes?
Yeah, so I mean, normally somebody would be taking, let's just say $10,000 from their required minimum distribution. If they're in the 22% tax bracket, they're paying, $1,100 in taxes on that. And then maybe they're also just writing a check from their checking account to their church for 10 grand.
Yeah.
They don't get to itemize, so they're not getting a benefit there, and they're paying taxes on that money that comes out of their IRA. Instead, if you just kind of cut out the middleman and you write the check directly from your IRA, you no longer pay that $1,100 in taxes. So it's a nice little top of the line tax savings right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Caleb, for breaking that down.
Yeah, you bet.
And remember, Foster Financial is dedicated to helping women plan for retirement. We will have their phone number listed below. Give them a call, and we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Wake up with us on WANE 15's First News every weekday morning.
We'll bring you the local news you need to start your day.
Stay with CBS Mornings at 7 on WANE 15.
We've got the overnight breaking news and in-depth reporting.
And uplifting stories to start your day off right.
Then at 9, watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams. Hey, Jessica.
We're talking food, fun, and everything going on in Northeast Indiana.
First News, CBS Mornings.
And then Living Local 15.
A great way to start your day.
Every day.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.